Hello, everyone. I wanted to give you an update on how it's going with the Yield Hunt game, the Police and Thieves game, and some of the other projects that I recently got into at just with a little bit of extra money. And so, as of right now, with the Police and Thieves game, I could see that the miscellaneous NFTs were dropping in price from you know, 5 down to 2.5 down to, or I should say 0.25, and now down to 1.12 AVAX. And I'm thinking to myself, is this game going to get any better? And well, I saw this one guy right here, this level 5, going for like 0.25. And I picked it up because I had a little bit of AVAX sitting in my wallet. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's just get it. And in my particular case, I just keep claiming the bribe, which is in turn maybe acquiring about 18 bribe every day or every other 2 days, something like that, which isn't much. It's only a few bucks based on the price of everything just dropping like a rock. But I figure I'd go ahead and grab it and hold on to it and wait for it to, go up in price. I'm sure that at some point in time, things are going to start going up, and I'll probably do some selling right around then. Come on, claim it. And it's taking forever. And as I go into bribe staking, this is what I've been doing with all my bribe that I've been acquiring. I figure eventually maybe the price of bribe will go up. So I got like 167. Maybe I'm just like wasting my time, wasting my money, but 16 bribe. I did some quick calculations at 18 bribe that I was getting, but at 16 bribe, it's still pretty good. Quick, go like this, stick it in there, and no pun included, and just let it do its thing. So that's what I've been doing, is collecting the bribe, sticking it in the vault, and which is part of what the game should be doing. And I know miscellaneous people are trying to sell it this, that, or the other, but it's like I don't want to sell it at such low rates. So I went ahead and unstaked my hunters that are just walking around in the woods. And as I mentioned before, I ended up purchasing a couple extra ones just for shits and giggles at the low price. And I ended up leaving my hunter in there staked just because one day it was at like 100 gem, and then it was up to 1,300 gem in the span of like 5 days. So I just leave them in there, just collect money. And just today it was at like 132 that I acquired. And so somehow or another, I'm still acquiring gem with my hunters still staked. And according to the people on Discord, they said that there would not be any, they wouldn't be taking the 20% from the whole staking process of unstaking, but so far they are. Maybe, I don't know why I'm still collecting gem. So that's what I've been doing. And of course, I've been sticking the gem inside the temple, but for whatever reason, I'm not seeing any results, any kind of rewards, and I don't know what that's all about. So stand by while I try and figure that craziness out, why I'm not getting anything. As Friday was payday and whatnot, I ended up getting into Vapor Nudes. And if you go to vapornodes.finance, you can get into it as little as 1,000 VPND, which is, for me, was like 38 bucks. And apparently there's all kinds of different rewards on people who get into Vapor Nudes. And from there they end up just getting rewards by holding it. So that's what I've been doing, and I ended up doing this on Friday. I've acquired 14 and basically just making $1 a day. It doesn't sound like a whole lot, but I plan on doing more with it. And there just seems to be a lot of different YouTubers, investors that are getting into this particular project and seem to be doing pretty well with it. So I figure I'd get into it. If you do get into it, they talk about this particular compound bonus. And as you acquire, you have such a small node like I have now, just 1200, you end up getting some bonus rewards down the road. So feel free to take a look at their docs and see if that's right for you. I like it because I'm still trying to get into Thor nodes, but I still need to get some money together to buy it. So, and of course, maybe last week you heard that I got into Titano. Let's see if I can't switch the network. Oh my god, you're killing me. Well, basically, I'm into Titano as well, and I seem to be doing pretty good with that. So, with Titano and Vaper nodes, both projects are good, I like to think, in the grand scheme of things. Not Ring, not some of these other ones, but because I can only afford to drop 100 at a time. Vaper nodes was good for that. Titano was good for that. And so if you want to get into it, it's worth checking out. I started with $100 even. If you check out one of my last videos, boom, 100. When I stuck it in here, it was only like $87 because they took out their tax fee. And so my balance was like $87. So this is what I've acquired in the span of a week, give or take. So if you're looking for something to invest into, Titano does feel like a good project to get into. And then I was watching some videos about this whole Ryu particular project, and I was thinking about getting into this, but at 2.3 AVAX, I just don't have that right now to get into that. But all in all, it's supposed to be pretty good. Today there was the Grand Theft Bacon, which one, I never played Grand Theft Auto, and number two, Bacon as NFTs, I just don't get it. And all in all, I don't know how I feel about this, just because it seemed like it might be nice to get into something that's super early, and it came out today. But as I'm watching all the people buy, there's not a whole lot of selling going on. So I'm kind of like pausing on that. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, is doing my police and thieves thing, staking them. Oops. I have not done any leveling up. Still doing my whole yield hunt, which I can't wait for phase 2. It feels like it's getting closer and closer and closer, but it's still a little ways off. I went ahead and got invested in the Vaper nodes, and then Titano is basically what I've got going on. I still have money and time and a couple other little projects, but other than that, these are the majority of my funds. I actually got into this because of my love for cats. It's not a whole lot of money there. I did have a whole lot more, $100, but I pulled it out to put into a different project and lost the money in the process. So, but it is a cute little project, Kitty Finance, in case anybody's into cats and want to check it out. It's been paying out rewards constantly. For my little $1.63 investment, it paid out $7.88 over the span of like at least a month. It's definitely better than, if I can stick more money in there, I will. So check it out. With that being said, thank you guys for subscribing, and I hope to catch you again on the flip side. Laters.